apart. Good manners can be infectious.
That's true. Our etiquette expert, boy, she can teach me how to speak. Patricia Rossi is here to talk about common mistakes and how we can fix them.
The first being the art of giving the business card. Hey, Patricia, welcome back.
Thank you.
You brought an audience.
Yes, you did. Her entourage, her posse. Now, let's talk business cards, because how often do you find yourself at an event and somebody says, oh, let me get you a card, and then they throw it at you, and then you take it and you throw it in your purse, and the next thing you know, you find it 2 years later, and you go, oh, who was that person?
Who is that?
Yes.
Well, the number one thing is you don't want to give them out like you're in Times Square, like you're giving out flyers. I see that happening a lot, and people they just get overwhelmed. They don't even know what's happening to them.
Right. So when should you ever get your business card out and give it to someone?
Well, if you want somebody to have your business card, you always want to ask their permission. You would say, may I give you my business card? And people are really taken back when you do. It's just so, you know, it's a kind thing, and you're hoping that they'll reciprocate, that they'll say, oh, and would you like mine? And you're really kind of after their business card. So, nice. But the number one thing, it's like a resume. So you want to keep it crisp and clean and current. It doesn't want to have like the email marked out and then one written in, or, you know, the phone number. So you want to be able to present it just like you would a resume.
Yeah, it's kind of a valuable piece of yourself. I mean, it's really a first impression beyond the actual meeting. That's when somebody's going to look back at it and they're either going to remember you or they're not, based on your introduction and your card.
That's right. That's right.
How much detail do we need on our business card?
Well,
really?
we don't want it to look like a road map. But if we're out, and I always keep this as my business card holder, and I hold it right under here, and you know, if I have a drink in my hand or my hand's empty, but you always want to give the card with the label and the name facing out.
Well, you're Patricia Rossi, and your expertise would be in etiquette, protocol, and leadership. Wow, very nice. And that's now, unlike me, who I get to these places and I go into my purse, and then I've got my wallet, and then I'm going through it. I know I have one in here somewhere. Yeah. And then I find one. I say, oh, it's kind of old, but it still has the same information. So that's just terrible. Bad etiquette.
You should be ready with it, correct? It should be on the ready. And I like the way what you've done with yours is there's a lot of white space, which is very important. Your name is nice and large, which is also very important. And then it's very clear what you do. And that's pretty simple, and that's really all you need. It
is, and just no smuts. Like you were saying, you don't want any smuts on it. Right. And I'll show you one more thing here.
Anti-smuts.
Anti-smuts. The most respectful way is to hand it with 2 hands.
And to take it with 2 hands?
And yes.
Why,
and
thank you, Patricia
You're
Rossi.
welcome for another one.
Instead of what? Just kind of flippantly going, here you go.
Here, take my card.
Well, unless you're in Vegas, that isn't a cool thing, you know, to be handing them out like that.
Gotcha.
Our lovable McKenna and I were at a breakfast meeting last week, and literally people were winging their cards across the table. I think one hit my retina, and by the end, we literally had our breakfast plates. We were running out of there like that. I got dinged in the head with one, you know, so you just want to be sure you ask and hand it nicely.
It seems to me that by presenting it that way, you're also almost asking them to read it immediately. You're presenting it to them and going, here I am.
That's right. And you want to say something nice about it. You want to go, oh, just like you did. I love the logo. Oh, your name. I love the way they did it. Right. You want to be careful to never write on someone's business card in front of them. It's like writing on their face.
Yeah, and I know you're right. That was awful.
It is. And another thing, ever want to put it in your wallet and then sit on it, because it's like sitting on the side of someone's head.
Okay.
Have you ever handed somebody a business card and you realize it was one that you already wrote like somebody else's name on the back or number on the back, and say, oh wait, give me that one back?
I have. We hope it isn't anything risque that we've written on the back.
Right, exactly. So, oh dear. Okay, well that's good to know.
Yes, I mean, little things make a big, big difference, which is why we have you on the show so often, because we forget these little things, and these little important reminders that you bring us have been very helpful to me. And every day when you come on, I go, wow, that's really, really classy and
next
important.
time you come, Patricia, I want to talk about Facebook etiquette.
Oh my goodness.
Because I know there are rules that are being broken every single minute. Yes.
There is. We have to. Are you on Facebook?
I absolutely refuse. No, I don't do it. I don't do that. I don't do I don't do a lot of internet stuff.
No,
anyway.
He doesn't.
Anyway, I just prefer not to.
Well, we're going to break you down. Larry Cotton and Cindy and McKenna and I, we're going to break you down and make you get on.
You think so?
Oh, yes.
You won't be the only one who's tried, I'll tell you that.
I can keep an eye on your kids on Facebook.
But not me.
Not you.
Okay.
All right, Patricia Rossi, thank you very much.
You.
Love this. I'll put it somewhere up high.
All right, just ahead, due to the economic downturn, more people are staying close to home, but that means there are major travel deals to be had.
We'll have the details on where the bargains are right after the break. Tune in Mondays for Daytime's travel tips, brought to you by Visit Florida.